All right, we are nearly underway for our second game of the night. We've got the Western Thunder taking on the Touring Canada team. Great to see them here, and great to see so many of our friends from the Great White North tuning in as well, nice and early by the sounds of that. So I'm just trying to work out a couple of logistics before we get underway, I think. Yeah, so we're just working out, making sure our shot clock, is going to not cause us any problems. A couple of changes for this game. We're going to play 12-minute quarters, just we're running a little bit behind. We're about 15 minutes overtime from when we were meant to start. We had the New Zealand Storm come out as victors in the first game of the evening. Right, we are nearly underway here, and we're off. It's Western Thunder that come up with the first possession of the night. I believe that's Archie Hapsoglu that collected that ground ball there. And they get the first shot off, no harm done with it. And they won't get a reset, so take two for the Thunder. Step inside to the cutter, shot denied. And here come the Canadians, got a man out the back by himself. Good save from the Thunder goalie. There is a whistle. I think there was a Canadian jersey through the... No, I thought it was a shot, crease violation, but there is a penalty on the Thunder nice and early in this game.
I got purple 83 slashing 2 minutes.
So Lander Kernahan is going to sit for a couple of minutes for a slash. So first power play opportunity of the night. We haven't had to wait too long for this at all, and we haven't had to wait too long for the first power play goal of the night. Alex Hutches that hits the back of the cage for Canada.
The goal is 12 from 81. Goal is 12 from 81.
And after that too, we got Ben Gibson sitting down for a couple of minutes. Not too sure exactly what the penalty was, but once again, the Canadians are still man up. One penalty released, one goes to the box. Now, once again, the Thunder, that's 2 from 2 at the excellent possessions from the face-off, but that ball well and truly in dispute. No one able to come up with it now. Really well done from the Thunder in there. That's a harsh call there. I didn't think the Thunder took possession there, but that's the call. Took too long to get it clear. So it's a Canadian ball. Power play once again. Hatches, the goal scorer, across to Tayson Knife. I remember him from last year. Potentially the only returning player, but yeah, good save. About a minute 15 left on the penalty. No one comes at Hatches, and they paid the price again. That's 2 power play goals for Alex Hatches. Face-off domination continuing for, I thought it was continuing for Thunder there. That's going against Jacob Spilkin, so it's going to go the way of the Canadians after a couple of power play goals. We have a 5v5 set for Canada. Kubo across to the goal scorer in Hatches. Ball, anyone's for dispute, nicely done from Alex Hatches, in and out of trouble. Wants that left hand swim move again. And, well, he's proving the danger man right now. 3 goals for Canada, 3 goals for Hatches. So make that 3 from 4 at the X for the Thunder. Kernahan winds up, looks low, good save. I think that's Cooper Seniok in the cage for the Canadians. Well cleared by Majorki. Across to Hatches. He looks to be the director of things here, the quarterback that they're trying to take all of their attack through at the moment. Well, that pass is not great. A little bit fortunate that just sat up on the fence rather than the boards, and in doing so, just put the Thunder under pressure. And it's another possession for Canada. Hatches. Pretty much a possession on for this guy on every Canada offensive look so far. Harris, numbers sag off, so steps across. Majorki, shot denied. And here come the Thunder. Tuxford looks for that bottom right corner, and he hits the back of the net. First goal of the night for the Western Thunder, courtesy of Caleb Tuxford. No one able to come up with it in the middle cleanly. So in the end, it's Hildebrand that is successful. A few left-handers out here for the Canadians. Pretty left-handed dominant side by the looks. Hildebrand looks up, wind, shot denied. The heave down court just asking a little bit too much of his teammate in Anthony Green. That's easily collected by Seniok. Dumps it over the top to Hildebrand, and the Canadians will get a full set now. They've got a couple of fresh legs coming from the box. Feed inside. Knife not able to collect it. And nicely done there by Green to carry the ball to safety. It's cooled down nicely here at the Alan Lewer box court. We did have rain on the radar earlier, so fingers crossed that does hold off for us. Green, no one comes at him, so just steps in, winds up, shot. Not asking too much of Seniok. keeper does get his stick in the way and gets the ground ball. Hatches, the only Canadian goal scorer right now. Drives on the left, gets free hands, does lose possession in the end. And here come the Thunder. Papsoglu wanted to go, gets a big hit there and loses possession in doing so. Really, really resilient there from Archie Papsoglu and rewarded with the ball. That's team building stuff there. Shot denied once more. They do get the reset of Western Thunder. The voice of Coach Rod Maher telling the Western Thunder to keep the ball moving, and that one is moving a little bit too far over the fence. Hildebrandt, little pop across to Jakubo. Hatches. Majorki coming at pace and all the way through to the back of the net. One now to Canada.
5 from 19.
So after the first game where players are a little bit slow to move, it's, I don't mind that approach from the referees, a little bit no nonsense. The Canadians very slow to get moving out there. Western Thunder were ready to play. Canadians not a player really out in the court, just walking around. So delay a game, goes away the Thunder. Shot denied again from Seniork, making some big saves at the moment. Hildebrandt. Cross to Jakubo. Dugan. Now Jakubo winds up on the left, finds that bottom right corner and hits the back of the cage.
91 from 5.
And all of a sudden it's a 5-1 ball game to the Canadians. Jacob Spielkin wins that one back to Gibson, pressures his man out of it well enough to allow his teammate to pick it up. Nicely done there by Higgins. Had a couple of cutters, decides to keep it safe across the top. Kernahan dropping inside that pass, asking a little too much of his teammate. Grand ball still up for grabs. Higgins does well to collect it. Zip inside, telegraphed, and off to the races is Majorki. He's got help in on his left in Anderson. Gets it there, back to Majorki. Great teamwork here, but really good patience. Waits for numbers to arrive. Knife across to Jakubo. Hildebrandt. Harris gets past a couple, little flip inside, unsuccessful, and the shot clock will beat the Canadians. Nice defensive set from Thunder. Probably helps a little bit that the Canadians decided not to push the fast break. But nonetheless, it is the Western Thunder with the offensive set. Carrying low, feeding inside, plenty of contact there, and I don't like that from the Canadian goalie, and I don't think the Australians will either. There's a play that fell into the crease inadvertently, and the Canadian keeper just gave him a bit of a good old-fashioned "how you going?" Wait and see what the call is.
Red, number 7, checking behind, 2 minutes. Red goalie is going to have illegal cross-check for 2 minutes. Okay, that'll be served by number 8. Both of you guys. Both of you guys.
So we got 2 penalties.
Give me 5 on 3.
So it's Logan Hildebrand got 2 minutes for a push from behind, and then Aiden Halliday is going to serve his 2 minutes for the keeper for a cross check.
Let me know when it's on.
Can I push this over a little bit so I can sit down?
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't want to drop the mic, if you don't mind.
So 2 men up opportunity for Thunder. Seniak makes a good save. He's got 2 less players for an outlet, so he just puts it in front of Watson and asks a lot of him. Good check from the Thunder. But Watson up to the task. Reels that one in. He's got Kubo across the top. Uses him. Minute and a half left on the penalties. Dugan across to Kubo. Nice little pick and slip inside from Hatches, and that's a short-handed goal for Alex Hatches. Goal number 4 for him. And with 1:20 left on the penalties, the Canadians go up by 5. Simple face-off win there from Spilkin, and then we'll get another look at the 2-man up power play here. Will the Thunder just got to keep the ball on the move here. Can't be too stagnant. He's got the numbers, got to use it. That's, I don't know about that look. Make the ball do the work. Got to swing the ball here. They've got, and there we go. Nicely done from the Thunder. So one of those penalties is released after that goal from Orlando Kernahan. Still 54 seconds on the other. Nicely done again from Spilkin. Really liked the look of his work so far.
Boys, let's go!
Shot from Kernahan, easily stopped. Bloom gets past one, and now he's only got the goalie in front of him. That one, I think, just got stuck in the stick and ended up over the fence. So about 15 seconds left on the penalty.
15.
Canada will just look to hold out and wait for that now. We'd like to see the Thunder push out and get some pressure on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release.
But they're not going to, and it's back to even strength out there. 5v5 with less than 2 minutes in the quarter. So Archie Pipsoglu. This one a little flip us a little bit much of his teammate in Tuxford. Feed inside, unsuccessful, and here come the Canadians. Anderson tries to burn down that right channel. Well defended on the transition, but he's got numbers arriving from the box at the top. The cutter comes through, missed on that occasion. Now it's Hatches, past 1, past 2, past 3, and past the goalie. Alex Hatches, he's got 5. And the Canadians, well, they are romping it in right now. Just over a minute left in this first quarter. And it is the Canadians who have Really made the most of their opportunities. Gibson putting his foot down all the way through. They did get the reset, but they can't come up with the ground ball. And the Canadian jerseys ahead of the ball. The ball just in dispute in the middle. There is a whistle. And well done from the Thunder. So it was a 10-second clearance violation that time. Kernahan, the shooting's going to have to be better than that to beat Scully by the looks. Pass from Seniok just over the top. And heaved right back. It's going to be Kernahan again. Gets a chance. Little underhand shot this time. I think there was no reset there. And that one's been tipped back over the back half from the Thunder. So stopping the clock at about 20 seconds left in the quarter. You would think the Canadians will have the game awareness to run that down and get the last chance here. Majorki looks inside, tied up though. Ball in dispute. Is there enough time for the Canadians? Little flick out the back, nice shot from Knife, asking a lot. And they have done enough to survive the quarter without conceding another for Thunder, but 7 conceded in that quarter, and it is a 7-2 deficit at the moment for the Western Thunder. All right, we are back out here for the start of the second quarter. No one from Canada wanted to take the face off. And it's going to be Hatches that, well, he's done all the damage with the ball hitting the back of the net. At the moment, it's been Jacob Spilkin that's done the damage at the X, though. Well and truly got the chocolates in the face-off department right now. See if that can continue. It is Hatches that wins it to knife this time for Canada, and they'll get the first use of it in this second term. Hildebrandt. Cross to Dugan. Now, apologies, it was a bit of a hidden ball. That shot just missing high. And the heave down court unsuccessful and reeled in the end. So no harm done for the Thunder. Tuxford cross to Green. Back to Tuxford. Little feed inside unsuccessful. So Sanyuk uses Watson, and here they go. And it's Hatchets who's somehow got himself free down the other end. Really nice save, but on the follow-up, the pipe denies him this time. Hatchets goes again, third time the charm. Not quite, missing wide on this occasion. So standing up to the heat are the Thunder. Plenty of pressure coming. They did well to get out of it, but the little stick skill error is going to hurt them. Majorki 1-on-1, and another good save. Mason close. Just to Carter, the wind up. He's going to chill it out. Cutting behind. That's a nice ball movement around the back. A little bit ambitious potentially, but Carter can't get there. And I think the shot clock's going to beat them here. Anderson. Cross to Dugan. Down to Hatches, he just is looking at the net pretty much every single time right now. Gets the reset, and Canada get the rebound. A little uncharacteristic stick error, but not going to pay the price. Thunder can't collect, and just way too easy there for Alex Hatches. Got number 6.
12 from 81. Thank you. I think you could change the quarter on the board to say 2.
Oh, yes.
Otherwise, we might have to do it again.
Sorry. Oh, hang on. I don't know if we should change it. Don't change it. Okay.
Well done in the middle. Once again from the Thunder. This is where it's breaking down right now. Another big save. Majori, he's got numbers coming at him left, right and centre, but unable to hit his man. We do have a whistle. And I think there was a red jersey that might have gone through the crease, so it's going to go the way of the Thunder. Papsoglu. They leave Kernahan to get the shot off. That one missing wide. Anderson. Just going to carry it forward. He's got nothing in front of him, so he's going to need to wait for some numbers to arrive from the interchange. Knife. Over to Majorki. Now Jakubo. There's a bit of an ISO out there, so gets underneath him, gets the free hand shot. Not too great, straight to the chest of the keeper, and here they go. Ooh, Duxford it sat up for him in the end, gets away, but he can't get the free hands. And denied once again. It's going to come back the way of the Canadians. 8 minutes left in this quarter. Bit of a more of an up and down at the moment. Not too many goals, or just the one goal so far. Hatches, who has done all the damage for Canada, and he's looking to do it once again. And he certainly has. 7 of 9 for Alex Hatches. He has got the hot hand. So once again, the Thunder come up with it from the middle. Gibson just overran that one. Here you go, the Canadians forward once again. Watson. Good save there off the shot from Jakubo. And they've got a man out by himself here. Green just denied once again by Senyuk. He's a brick wall between the pipes right now. Anderson, call from the box just to slow things down. Been a bit frantic last few minutes for both sides, really. So looking for a long set, maybe you get a reset as well. Harris. It's too easy to get in underneath, and you've got to protect your goalkeeper a little bit better than that. 10-2 the lead to Canada halfway through this second quarter. We're going to pause for a sec. It's going to be a timeout courtesy of the Thunder. Now, and after that timeout from the Thunder, Rod Maher just wanted to have a word to the troops, settle things down a little bit. Back underway. Nice face-off win from Colin Bloom for the Canadians. Hildebrand across to Hatches. Shot, I don't think that got to the keeper. It's hit a couple of players on the way through, so no reset. That will be reset, but well saved. And Thunder will take it forward. Ryder Thomas zips that one cross crease No harm done. Nice little feed inside, but again, Kernahan just banging against a brick wall right now. Samuel just has the answers to everything. Watson feeds it, cut a low, and guess who? Guess who?
128800.
Alex Hatches, that is 8 for the night. We are only halfway through this second quarter. I wonder if he's eyeing off a first half double digits. Nice little pop out. I think we've got a illegal on the red. That's going to be illegal on the purple, sorry. Harris. Down to Majorki. Across to Hatches. Are they going to go looking for him here to get that potential 10? Ball back high. Little pop from Harris. Majorki. Shot clock will be counting down here. Not too long left, so just throws that one away. Better defensive set from the Thunder. Nice little flick across crease, but it's a story we've seen before. Saniuk denying once again. Watson. Cross to Jakubo. Here comes Thomas, 1v1 against Saniuk. Tried to run him down the channel, but holding firm was Saniuk. Got that chicken wing in the way. There is a foul coming. So there is going to be a Canadian player serving a couple of minutes here. Let's see who it is and what the call is. It's going to be so power play opportunity here for the Thunder. A wind up, just pulling it wide, and that's what is it going to sit for. Kernahan couldn't reel it in. That's nicely done by Hildebrand, and he is off. And just like that, short-handed goal. Logan Hildebrand adds one to Canada's tally, and they lead by 10 now. Once again, wouldn't mind the referees just to pull the whistle there. Canada are a bit slow to get the man to the face-off, but a bit of leeway given. Nicely collected by Walker. Kernahan over to Green. Zip pass over to Kernahan. He's going to be having nightmares of Cooper Saniuk tonight, I think, the amount of times he's been denied. And that is a nice outlet pass from the keeper. Across to Jakubo. He's just going to wait for numbers. Just a minute left on the penalty. Hatches just holding things up. Majorki happy to play some patient, short-handed offense here. Canada. Wouldn't mind seeing the second free defender go out for the Thunder. Shot clock will beat them. Pass a little wayward down court. Won't hurt. Thunder will reel it in. Still about 35 seconds on the power play. Kernahan
30 seconds left.
steps in. Feeds cross crease. Lefty just pulling it high.
20.
Carter over to Horgan. And there we go. The damn wall is busted. Ryder Thomas breaking the run of Canada goals and making the most of their power play opportunity. And we're back to 5v5 out there now. Probably rolling at more than 70%, I reckon, from the X right now. The Thunder. Plenty of first looks from their middle. Just haven't been able to capitalise down the other end, and that's been the story of the night so far. Seniuk between the pipes at one end, and Hatches scoring down the other. Good save. Big wind-up from Jakubo. He's got to put the head over and pick this one up. Nicely done. Papsoglu, who's got the speed, decides just to settle things down. They keep it big. Shot missing wide, no reset. So Seniuk, he's got numbers up court. Does look that way. Gibson, that check looks okay to me, to be honest. It was just a nice pre-check from Ben Gibson and carries all the way through. Kernahan faking, and once again denied by Seniuk. Kernahan once again, shot denied. That one, he's going to stay in bounds. So with just about 30 seconds left, the Thunder can make sure that this is the last possession of the quarter. They didn't need to do that. They had a full 30. That one's the coach killer there. It's a nice check to bring to get possession back though. Nicely done there by Tuxford under plenty of heat. All the way through. And they will be finishing with a man-up advantage here. I think the halftime clock is going to beat them, but there will be a Canada player heading to the box to sit for halftime. We'll just catch who that is, and then we'll take a short break. Yeah, not too sure who that was, so we'll take a short break and then we'll be back for the second half very shortly. Welcome back. Second half action about to get underway here at the Lewer box court in Altona North here in Melbourne, Australia. It's just gone 9 p.m. here. Really still calm night here, which is fantastic.
Okay.
15 minutes run time, and if on penalties and goals you need time, then you can stop it.
All right, we're just clearing up some clock issues there. So we're going back to a 15-minute quarter, but we are running the clock. In some instances, we'll work it all out and sort it all out. But right now, it's a big 9-goal lead to the Canadians. It is Alex Hatches that was doing all the danger or the damage for Canada. But as we stand right now, the Thunder are a man up. Hayden Watson is going to sit for 2 separate holding penalties, so he's got 4 minutes in here. A little bit of ambitious effort there from, couldn't quite see who that was from the Thunder. And on the outlet, Hildebrandt doesn't quite sit for him. I believe there probably has been changing keepers. I reckon that's Jasper Adderley between the pipes for Thunder. I'm not too sure for the Canadians. It might still be Cooper Seniok, actually. So it's keeping the ball nice and wide here. Canada pretty happy just to run the clock down. So shot clock violation, but another 30 killed off their penalty. Kernahan, no one caps at him, so he puts one in the top corner. And well, he's timed that pretty well because that means that only one of those penalties is killed. They're still going to be a man up. Once again, a win in the middle for the Thunder. So a little bit of a shift in momentum in the last couple of minutes. They've settled nicely into the second half. Really well done there. Just big effort trying to hit the back of the cage. And from that, Canada are going to have another penalty coming.
Illegal cross check. 2 minutes.
So Jorky's going to serve a couple for goalkeeper in for a push. So another power play opportunity for Thunder. Much better ball movement here to start this second half, and they didn't have to wait too long to capitalise on that power play.
14 from 83 and 10. 14, 83, 10.
Yeah, nice save from Jasper Adley. His probably first real test. Hasn't done too well there, though. It's going to put the ball back into danger, and he's got a big challenge here. Up to the task again. Canada still with possession. Majorki, he's just going to wait for some numbers to arrive. There's only 3 purple jerseys down there, though. Now the 4th arrives and the 5th, so the Thunder get out of jail slightly. Kubo feeds inside, and another good save there from Adley. Ball still up for grabs. It will be Canada that collects it. Halliday kicks across to Watson. Kubo out of trouble. Nice little pick and slip inside from Hildebrandt. Just pushes that one wide. I didn't see the save there, but it's not going to matter. It's coming away of the Thunder. Papsoglu. Across to Kernahan. Again, they're just slacking off him here, so he has shown a tendency to step in there. This time proving a bit more patient. Across to Horgan, I think that is. Tuxford. Kernahan. Sees open for him again. Missing wide once more. Now, here comes Anderson. One-on-one with Adley. Big save there from Jasper Adley once again. Anderson dispossessed. So the Thunder, they've really lifted here. They've come from coming from a long way back, but Ben Gibson just drops the shoulder, puts the foot down, puts that one wide. No reset that I saw. Got in and out of some trouble there, did Caleb Tuxford. Nicely done, and has been copped one in the back of the head. I can't see a hand in the air, though, so it looks like play will continue. I know there is one in the back corner, so there will be another Canada penalty coming. This one is going to be on Logan Hildebrandt.
Red 7, high sticking, 5 minutes.
That's 5 minutes for high sticking. Major penalty for him.
We're ready.
Thunder have looked a little bit more potent on their power play, so they'll like this opportunity. 5 minutes with the man advantage. Kernahan zips across to Horgan. That one not successful this time, and a little push there. It's going to go the way of Thunder. Crowd getting into this one, bit of vocals, it's good to see. Green, Kernahan, shot denied. And it's Seniok. He's got nothing up court, so he's just going to have to put it into the wall here. It's going to be collected by the Thunder. A bit lazy. There is a man on the crease here, but Green opts to go himself, and why not? He's put it on the right side, inside post, and
93 on the goal.
another power play goal. All of a sudden, they're back within 5 here, the Thunder. One goal off the major. So plenty of contact there, but really not. I was about to say nicely done, just left to stick out a little bit there in a vulnerable position. Oh, just thrown away there from Canada. Not too sure about that one. So the Thunder get another good look here on the power play. Plenty of time on the man up. No need to do anything too rash. Up the top to Tuxford. I don't know about that one. That's just a bit of a wasted ball there. He did really well to keep that in his front half after the wild shot. Horgan does get the reset, but who can come up with the ground ball? Multiple purple jerseys around there, and they end up with it in the end. Thomas down the bottom corner. Kernahan. Well, he is peppered and peppered, but not too much luck so far. Kernahan cuts again, give the ball to him. Instead, they opt for the other lower crease. Another good save there from the keep. Anderson does well to get out of trouble. Less than 3 minutes on the penalty now. Still plenty of time for the Thunder on the power play. Shot missing wide, no reset, so it will be a shot clock violation. Papsoglu gets it off to close. Green over to Kernahan. Nice little heave back inside, and it's paid off for Canada. Anderson is off 1v1 with Adelaide, but pushes that one wide. Well done from the Thunder to keep the ball there. Just gave it back too easily though. Nice outlet from Seniok to Jakubo. He's got Gibson for company. Not afraid of some physical contact, Ben Gibson, but just waiting at the moment. Oh, he lined him up there. Ben Gibson just couldn't land it. Tries to go again, missed again. Shot clock violation. Just over a minute on the power play, so Canada conceding early on this 5 minutes, but they've held out nicely since then. Second chance for the Thunder now. Horgan across to Thomas, steps in, shot, denied, so they get another chance. 45 on the penalty. Again, Thomas looks to wind up. Horgan steps in on the left. That one misses wide again. Thomas, again, the lefty. Shot, no reset, so the shot clock will beat the Thunder here. Or will it? Horgan, no reset that time, so the shot clock will beat them. And there's only 10 seconds left to kill, so Canada will have successfully killed this penalty.
5, 4, 3,
They just steadied Canada, and as soon as they went back even, didn't even need to use the extra number. Hit the back of the cage. Tobin Dugan this time. It's ending a 4-goal Thunder run.
For goals?
Oh, we are?
Apparently. No? Keep
No,
going?
just turn it on, let it run.
All right.
Here we go.
Tell goals and penalties.
Do what we're told.
Again, Thunder successful from the face-off. Feed inside and was asking a lot. That was really contested there, but I think interference from the boards then didn't quite close the gate on that far side. Did Canada, so it's going to come back the way of the Thunder. Kernahan trying to get free inside. Thomas denied once again. Nice ground ball there from Kernahan, and that's a really nice finish.
83 on the goal.
He's been asking question after question after question and finally gets the reward. Canada winning that one forward through Majorki. Goes all the way himself inside of the pipe, and that one's going to end up over the fence. So it'll be a purple ball. Sorry, a red ball. Another really good save there from Adley. He's had a really good quarter since coming in. Hatches gets underneath. Been quiet this quarter after his big start. That one just tried to pop that into the corner. So the Thunder will get the last look of this third quarter. About 15 seconds to try and make an impact. So on the Hail Mary, unsuccessful. Canada with a stick in the way, really nicely done. They're not going to have any time to get it down the other end. So that will mark the end of the third quarter here. A much better one for the Western Thunder. They win that quarter and they trail it by 5 at three-quarter time, 13-8. 1 quarter remaining in our game between the Thunder and Canada touring team. Still baffles me that they can't get all 5 players out there after a break in time, but we continue. 15 minutes left in this one. Our second game of the 2026 Commonwealth Cup. Spilkin is under all sorts of pressure. Did well enough to keep it in his front half, but just passed on the pressure to another teammate. Earlier in the night, we saw the NZ Storm beat the Eastside Kings. And right now, we've got the Thunder trailing by 5 goals. They were down by quite a margin at halftime. So they did really well to reel it back in that third quarter. Of course, for those that aren't aware, these games, in the end, not so much on the line. Effectively, it's a really good hit out, and on Monday we will have, has got a man out by himself, another good save. On Monday we'll have the final of the Commonwealth Cup, and that will be between a selection of the best Australian players from across the 3 teams, the Kings, the Storm and the Thunder, taking on the Canada side for the Commonwealth Cup. Nice little move inside from Duxford. Ball still in dispute. Anyone's for grabs. But it is Hildebrand that puts his head over it and wins it. 1-on-1 with Adderley. And Jasper unable to stop that one. Nice finish from Logan Hildebrand. Canada move ahead by 6 again. Adley, another good save there. And the rebound, well, I was going to say it fell to his teammate. In the end, he does collect it. Nicely done from, I think that's Green. Goes cross crease across to Kernahan. In the end, tiptoes through the crease, so it's going to be a Canadian ball once again. Dugan. Jakubo sees part for him. Ball falls to Dugan. Can't get the reset, so it's going to be Thunder ball. There's an ambitious pass from perhaps Ockley to close under a lot of pressure. Well done there by Seniok to reel that one in. He saw something that I didn't. He's only picked out Ben Gibson, probably the biggest guy out there. Big pushing off ball. Errant ball use from the Thunder. An errant ball use down the other end from Canada. So a chance for Walker if you can collect and be clean. And he certainly is. No, disallowed. He likes the celebration too, and I don't know if he knows it yet. I think he's still going. That's been called no goal. So he must have gone through the crease before that ball hit the back of the cage. Filthy young Angus Walker. He certainly was up and about after that one, but no goal there. The ball did sort of trickle through off the keeper, so by the time it ended up in the back of the net, it must have he must have ended up through there. Crease dive That one's given the all clear. Couldn't quite see who that was, but a fine effort from behind the cage. Spilkin over to Close. Green feeds Kernahan cutting through. Another good save. Ball still in dispute. Well done from the Thunder to keep that there. Really well done. Kernahan cutting through on the follow-up, denied once again. Samuel having a really good night between the pipes. Anderson, he's got a man cutting through here. Nice pickup, nice finish there from Jakubo. 16th goal of the night.
Ball is 91 from 3.
So we're going to wait a couple of minutes after a timeout from the Thunder. Right, we are back after that timeout. 8.5 minutes left in this second Commonwealth Cup game for the night. And it's turned over by the Thunder. Canada leads it 16-8. Anderson up to Knife. Now Harris. Hatches. We haven't seen much of him in this second half. Harris back to Hatches. The double digits still on offer. Well, with shots like that, potentially. Another good save there from Adley. Really liked the look of his game in this second half. Knife. Under some pressure here. Papsoglu. Still in dispute, but really well done there from Archie Papsoglu. He's a heart and soul type player. He's Archie. and one of the better ball transitioners you'll see. Shot does get the reset, but no rebound for the Thunder. Come back Canada's way. There's a man waiting out the back. And it is Jakubo. Dugan. Back to Jakubo. Shot clock running down. Nice feed inside to Hatches. Couldn't complete it. Dugan gets the shot off, but after the shot clock buzzer. Just a couple of little errors sneaking in for the Thunder, proving costly at the moment. Players falling left, right and centre at the moment. Going to go the way of the Thunder. Another good save there from Seniuk. Had a really good night. Anderson. Dugan. He's got Hatches to his right. Goes there. Kicks down low. The cutters come. Not going to use any of them. So maybe he thought the shovel shot was coming. Holds on to it. Jakubo gets the shot off. Save from Adley. And follows up with the rebound as well. Nicely done. Clearance asked a bit of Papsoglu. Keeps it safe off to Ben Gibson. Just like a freight train when he gets up ahead of steam. The ball, I've really liked the ball movement in the second half from the Thunder. Real sort of everything was going through Kernahan in that first half, but making the extra pass, they haven't been able to convert too much in this final term, but really like the way that they've gone about it. And there is a penalty coming here. And they're going to drag the keeper. Adley is coming, so they will get. They won't get the 6th here. It's going to ball will beat them, and we'll see who the call is on. It's going to be on Logan Hildebrandt, I think. Yep. For a cross check. He's going to sit for a couple of minutes. Shot from Horgan straight into the chest of Seniuk. Anderson. Well, how has this happened? The Thunder have got the extra man. Anderson was out by himself for about half a second. Kicks at the top. Harris. Minute 30 on the penalty. Little fumble. No harm done for Hatches. Shot saved by Adley, really well done. Good pressure there from Hatches. I thought that looked clean, but either way, it's come the way of Ryder Thomas. Only 4 red jerseys in his way there. And has that ball ended up in the back of the net? No, it must have been the outside of the net. Plenty of heat there from Green, really nicely done, but Hatches provides the support. Keeps the ball safe. Dugan back to Hatches, 30 on the penalty. So just need to take their time in this possession here, Canada. So we'll get one last look at here, the Thunder on the power play. They'll probably get about 10 seconds at it. Gibson just chops the shoulder past one.
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release.
Back to even strength, so power play successfully killed from the Canadians. Although there is another penalty coming very shortly. It's going to be a penalty shot.
Canada number 8, too many on, penalty shot.
And how do we...
So I think the penalty might have been for too many on there. So it's going to be Orlando Kernahan that takes it. Heads to the left, goes across the body. That's a really nice finish there from Orlando Kernahan. His 4th goal of the night. He's been firing away the shots left, right and centre this evening. Deserved that one. So under a minute to play now, really nicely done from the Canadians. Good save from Adley. He'd lost sight of that one, but keeps it out. Really well done. Bit of pressure on close from behind, so just needs to carry it to safety. Could make this the last look of the night, Thunder, if they use it well. Less than 5 on the shot clock, so got to pull the trigger now. They do get the shot off, denied by Seniok. He lost sight of it. It's not going to matter because a purple jersey run through the crease. And with 13 seconds on the clock, we've got a timeout from the Canadian side, so they'll get one last chance to add to their tally for the evening. And I think there's a few frustrated people out here. Probably the most frustrated ones are some of the Canadian players, I reckon. I think they're ready to hit the road. It's been quite a competitive game, this one, after what looked like a potentially ugly one at halftime. The Thunder have really done themselves no disservice and fought back nicely. They will fall short, but decent quality game in the end. 13 seconds on the clock once Canada resumes. I'll start with 6 out there. Goalkeeper pulled. So it's Dugan, runs it down. Is he going to take the shot from here? Hatches kicks across. Harris winds up. Shot, missing wide. And that will be that. A 16-9 win to Canada to cap off the first night of the 2026 Commonwealth Cup here at the Lewer box court. Winners tonight, Canadian team and the Storm. We'll do it all again tomorrow from 6 and 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Daylight Time. But that will do us for now. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. We'll catch you all tomorrow. My name is Lachlan Williams, signing off.